Good evening, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 8:10 p.m. on May 11th, 2021. Okay, so let's get right into the disclaimer that this is not financial advice. Please, please, please consult with somebody if you're not sure, and understand that this is educational. Twitter and subscription to YouTube. Link and button below, somewhere right below this video, to get intraday updates. It's Twitter. To get the updates as these videos come out, it's the subscribe button for YouTube. And I do two of these a day, one in the morning, one at night. Unless we have some real volatility, in which case I might throw one in the middle of the day. Anyway, let's move forward here. NuCypher allocation. Nothing's changed. A lot of interesting action happening today. So I'm still 80-20, 80 in NuCypher, 20 in dollars. And we'll see how this plays out. But let's go right into the markets because this is more impressive, which honestly took me slightly by surprise, pretty much by surprise today, violating the 45 resistance line that we had. So if I take a deep dive into the price action today, so clearly around, we just took this was yesterday. We've clearly violated that line. We tried to come back up. We went right back down. And this is where we left off this morning, right around here. And I had said that we were probably going to, hit some resistance over here on the 45 line that we've broken as, traditional support, now resistance. So we started curling up this way, hit our head over here, bang back down. I'm like, all right, well, it's probably going to try to hit it again. Certainly showing a cup-like pattern here. And sure enough, it hit it again, backed off a bit, and then straight, parabolically, like not even parabolic, a line, a straight vertical line looking to the heavens above. Hit 47 and change. I wasn't prepared. I was hoping to see it like touch the red line. It came it came relatively close in the grand scheme of things, but then just plunged right back down, hitting again the 45 line, in or about, maybe a little lower in the 44 and 44.50 and upward, and then bounced back up again. Where are we now? 46.11. So we're definitely doing better than yesterday. It feels much better. Like yesterday was just a dog day. Today we're in a much more bullish feeling. Yeah, we're slightly euphoric, but we're still in caution area. Why? Because look at this. We're still in this downward trend, and unfortunately, until we get past this red line for a period of time, and I mean a period of time like a day, a half a day, yes, then we can probably wave the victory flag that we're changing direction, and and then we have to make sure that we find ourselves a positive channel to some degree. So, let's go over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, like, strangely enough, didn't do much today. I mean, it was lollying around here. Yeah, we had a small rally. Now we just had a really big one over here. But like overall, it was not as meaningful as the dip it took yesterday. Yet, NuCypher rallied way better today than Bitcoin's rally. So let's take a look under the numbers here. If you look to the NuCypher Bitcoin chart, this to me was the big winner of the day. The biggest driver for NuCypher today by far was the NuCypher Bitcoin pair. So let's take a look. Let's go straight into this. I mean, we were down to 780 and then straight up to 842, kind of hitting a prior intermediate high back here. So it feels like this is starting to truly consolidate. It's trying to find its level, which seems to be the 800. We've kind of been down here before. We might come back down here. There's no way of saying, but time will tell. So I put together a quick spreadsheet here for everyone to see, and it hopefully demonstrates the difference of power between Bitcoin and the NuCypher Bitcoin. Those two things are the inputs into the NuCypher price. So, as I've always mentioned, the Bitcoin benchmark is a driver. The NuCypher strength of Bitcoin is another driver. So we had two scenarios. One was yesterday's scenario, which I outlined for everyone yesterday, and one that just happened today. And they're two very different scenarios. Yesterday, we had a huge drop in the Bitcoin benchmark. Huge. It was like 8%. And it was a 4-hour period from 12 to 4:05. And these are sample points. Then the NuCypher at the same time, the period, NuCypher Bitcoin pair, or the strength of NuCypher to Bitcoin, only went up 1%. So overall, I mean, the winner in terms of driving this price down as much as it was Bitcoin, 100%. I mean, 85%. 15% of the contribution to NuCypher's price action was coming from the NuCypher Bitcoin pair. So today, let's fast forward to today, May 11th, 2021. So what do we got here? We have the benchmark Bitcoin benchmark only rising less than 3%, right? NuCypher's strength to Bitcoin rose only 5%, rose actually a lot more, 5%, I should say. So if you look at the ratios of this relative to the NuCypher price, the biggest winner here was the NuCypher strength to Bitcoin. Now notice, on an absolute value basis, the Bitcoin benchmark yesterday, if you take the absolute value, it was like 8%. The absolute value move here was less than 3%. And when we have a less volatile Bitcoin day, for some reason, it's seemingly that we have a better NuCypher strength to Bitcoin day. And this is what I'm saying, is that if you look at the two scenarios where Bitcoin comes off really strong one way or the other and moves a lot, it contributes a bigger amount to the underlying to NuCypher. But if Bitcoin doesn't move that much, like under 3%, let's just call it that, then we see a much less contribution to the NuCypher US dollar price. And that's my point. The thing that moves NuCypher up is a stable Bitcoin. And we're going to see this more and more. It will play out through the days. But just understand that as you're looking at this stuff, it's it's great to see Bitcoin leveling off to some degree. It's not bouncing around. Yesterday it was out of control. It was like an untamed bull, and no one's sitting on top of it at the rodeo. So look, we're at an 807 right now in the NuCypher Bitcoin pair. NuCypher US dollar 45.99. I may wind up changing my tune on if we start really hiking a little bit more here and I see some more stability, I may be entering in I might say that 10% of my remaining US dollars I would put towards a buy of NuCypher at a 750 NuCypher Bitcoin pair. So let's see how that plays out, and then we'll catch up in the morning. Okay, take care. Bye.